We're just gonna get it started. We're just gonna get it started. No pre-show today. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Bowman Chrome, day 2. How's everybody doing? Let's see if I can just do this on the fly. There's a few things that you have to get set up behind the scenes, and I'm just gonna do it live. One of the things I gotta do is turn that off. There we go. There we go. This is why there's a pre-screen. So you don't just sit here with your mouth open like, as you're punching all these buttons. There. Just like that. Just like that. Gotta post it on Facebook. Gotta post it on X. Gotta pull up my chat. And I think we're good. Where are we at? Everybody good? Give me 5x5. You can hear me if you can see me, if everything sounds good, everything looks good. All right, break number 1. Ready to go, ready to start. What's up, KC? You get it, you know. You got a loading screen. Okay, I think everything's good. Well, we are here. Day 2, Bowman Chrome. We're mixing it up just a little bit. But we've got hobbies. We've got Breaker's Delight. Gonna do a little 24 update. 22 Bowman. 24 Tops. Heritage. High number. And more. Welcome to the show. If you're ready, then I'm ready. Let's go. We'll start right here with a hobby box. Get this thing off to a good start. With what? What's going to be in this first box? Come on, chat. Get lively. Get rowdy. What's going to be in the first box? Best card. I'll give you a minute. I'll give the people a minute to pile in. Are we going to get a GPK? What's the lowest numbered card? Any kind of crazy insert? A 101? Let's go. It's not over yet, although yesterday was unwatchable. Yesterday was bad for the Tigers. Scooble on the mound. It's crazy how quickly it can fall apart. Looked like we were going to win pretty early on. But then you hit a guy in the face with a ball and everything falls apart. That was a horrifying scene. Did anybody happen to catch that? Scooble hitting, I can't remember who it was, in the face. Cam Smith, Trace Sweeney, Chandler Simpson. Brito! Hit number 1. I mean, I guess it went off his bat, but yeah. Either way, it did hit him in the face. James! Stand-worthy card number 1. It's not over. Everybody's acting like it's over. It's not freaking over. Brush yourself off, and then there's always tomorrow. Muck City, what's up, brother? Mariners crushing. David Fry. Yeah, he tried to bunt, and he leaned into the bunt, and it went off his bat and hit him square. I mean, I didn't even see it go off his bat. We thought he was just smoked in the face directly. John Hill. Mini Diamond Parallel, followed by the Reptilian Devin Fitzgerald to 99. DFG. Devin Fitzgerald. Phillies Mariners World Series. Says Bag and Bows. Dodgers are a done deal. Worst bullpen on the planet. Kobe Mayo, red rookie. Something numbered under 25, says Scott. Retro back in the house. Roman to 5. Looking for the Alcantara Super. Okay. Anybody else have anything to say about it? I mean, we're at 99 so far. That's a sweet Dylan Cruz image variation. Ha-ha. Want to know how I can tell? Chat. How can we tell that that's an image variation? I don't think we even got one yesterday, unless I just totally blew by it. Somehow I spotted that immediately. Johnny Severino. Going to the Pirates. Michael. How can we tell? There's a Roman. David's onto something. Well, when it looks like a refractor, but it's not numbered to 499. Because the refractors in Bowman Chrome are numbered to 499. So congratulations, Brad, because that's a sweet hit. Birdsong. Fenelon. Shimmer. Mason Wind to 299. Bazana Adios. Does this product have retrofractors? It does. Shoeless Joe Jackson. Zach Veen, red rookie. Meteoric Eldridge. Oh, nice. Connor Griffin. That's the first it came to the league in a mini diamond to 150, I believe, that we've seen. Oh, this is cool. Check this out. So, like, they put the mini diamond around the border, and then they just ran it along the outside of his body. That looks really cool that way. See that? I like that added touch, because they could have been lazy and just said, like, let's put the mini diamond around the whole, like, just cover the whole thing. But no. And it's actually, like, it looks like it's coming down from the UFO. That's really cool. Breaker's Delight. So delightful. I don't like the way these boxes work. That's why I got an injury yesterday. Because you gotta reach inside like this, and then that'll just snaggle your hangnail. Make a hangnail out of it. Judge's OPS is like 160 points higher than Raleigh. And then you have batting average. Wong doesn't believe in batting average or on-base percentage or slugging or OPS or OPS plus or exit velocity. He thinks they're all made-up stats. Speaking of retrofractors, Tony Perez also has retrofractors. Nobody's talking about it, but we just pulled one. We got two special things already. Dylan Cruz image variation and Tony Perez retrofractor. Matt. Very sweet. It's an unnumbered one, but that's a banger. Brian Cortesia. First Bowman. Another hit for Bradley. Oh, dude, I forgot we're opening a Breaker's Delight box for a second. Did you see my face? I'm like, what? Well, first of all, this is sweet. Zach Veen. What do they call this one? Something melting. That's amazing to 99. Zach Veen special auto for Jason. And then Spencer Gisting Refractor to 499. Aiden Johnson to 125, getting into the geometrics. De La Cruz to 250. Bateman to 499. Good luck to you, Chris. You never see Luis Arias get intentionally walked? No, sir, you don't. Because his slug is like, I don't know, like about the same as his batting average. What's up, Craig? Retro Fractor, retro. Cole, Mini Diamond, Olsen to 399. Adios, Cam Smith. Chris became a hitter. Welcome. Welcome to the club. Not a lot happening in that pack. The rare, not a lot going on. What'd you hit out of Marvel? Wait, do you like Marvel? Oh. Do I like Marvel? Yeah. I didn't open any Chrome. A different De La Cruz to 99. I like the X-Men. I like Wolverine. Angel Martinez, red rookie. Bobby, meteoric. Sean Burke to 75. Yellow, followed by Jackson Holiday to 150. Dude, back-to-back numbered cards. Yes, please. Keep them coming. All day, every day. Yeah, it's a Pulsar. They look sweet. The Pulsars. Kristen Campbell, see. You got the rookie refractor to 499. And that bad boy doesn't have any numbering. Cale Fountain. First auto for the Padres, Michael. Congratulations, Michael. Kurtz is a monster indeed. Caceres to 100 mini diamond. Heading to James. Luis Pena, another refractor to 499. So you got to nail it. Break number 1. So we're not quite halfway through, but you got to nail it down. What is the exact numbering of our lowest numbered card? Break number 1. You don't got to say like 13 of 25 or whatever. Just to 25, to 50, to 99. Like we're at 99 right now. To 5, 10. You gonna go out on a limb? You can say to 99. I won't hate you. But if you're wrong, 10 lashings. 101. Wong going all out. I love it. 50, 10. This box might have it. This might be the box. 50 to 5. It might be inside of this pack. Anthony thinks a red to 5's coming. So does Shaka. Oh, wasn't the yellow to 75? You're right. I didn't have him up on the stage yet. So to 75 is the current leader. Better get your guesses in. Let's just... Should we do a little sneak? Okay. Law Butt, Drake Baldwin. Shrek. For Jeffrey. First auto. Base first. Walters. For James. And a refractor to 499. Anderson Brito. For Jonathan. We got Royce Lewis to 499. Corette to 250. Bobby to 99. Pena and a Matt Shaw red rookie. Orange to 25, says Trim. To 25, that's a safe bet. I'd say, like, you get even money onto 25. Wong gets paid the highest if we hit a 1 of 1. We pay out in respect around here, not real money. So you're risking your respect to gain, you know, you get a standard payout if the to 25 hits. Let's do a little 22 Bowman. This is our intermission. I was thinking if they juiced the balls a little bit this year, but I think they kind of found a happy medium because it's not overwhelming like crazy with the home runs and stuff, but it does seem a little higher than normal. They got to find a happy medium, a place where it's like makes it fun. Like we like to see a lot of home runs. I want to see a lot of home runs. And if you look at the pitching ERA, whew, skunky pitching numbers. So many guys with ERAs in the 5s that are pitching like every 5th day. Stinky pitching ERAs this year. Come on, give us something here. Bunch of base cards. There's a parallel. Junior Sanchez to 499. Sky Blue. Marlins hit. Going to Anthony. Bobby. Dude, that collation has hit twice in this box alone. Jaron Duran, Kyle Muller, Spencer Strider. Strange. Curtis Mead first. Get this purdy old Jackson up there, too. It's purdy. KC dropping 20 gifted memberships. Good Lord, that's a lot of memberships. Quick, check the chat. See if you got a green highlight. If so, you've been knighted by KC. Hitter. Thank you, KC. It's very kind of you, my friend. Helps with the vibes. We got the good vibe train flowing today. We got a couple of boxes of reliable good stuff for a low price. Or for an affordable price. Just to mix it in. We needed to get some base cards involved today. There were not a lot of base cards in yesterday's breaks. Get some base rookies, some good ones. Got 24 Heritage High number here, and gonna mix in a little 24 update hobby box of that. So we've got some good upside We're also going to get some nice rookies. Yes, the first rule is tell everyone about this club. Yeah, the batters, like, so the batting average is low as well. It's strange. Like, the pitching ERA is high, batting average is low, but power seems to be maybe up a little bit. I don't know. It just seems that way. I haven't looked into it. There's a couple guys with a lot, so that skews things. A lot of home runs. Pajes, rookie. Victor Scott, green. Tanner Houck. Tyler Black. And we got a silver. Tyler Mahle to 225. Ranger Suarez, aqua. The second rule is send a super chat. Trim, in case you were wondering. The first rule is tell everyone. The second rule is send a super chat. The third rule is join the Patreon group and become a slammer. Mitch, black and white. Variation. Going to Doug. Wenzel Perez, rookie. Jack Leiter. So we got a silver and a chrome out of here. Banger box. Ferrer to 699. Christian Scott, rookie. Green parallel. Exclusive. Ah, yes. How fun. 24 update. Any news how Fry's doing? I think he's aight. My gut tells me he's aight. He'll be aight. Just a broken nose, that's all. It's gonna probably require a massive amount of surgery. I don't know. He got up, made his way to the cart somehow. Felt bad for him. Everybody did. Horrible. How are you feeling about the Tigers? Everybody wants to know how I feel about the Tigers. I'm just chilling, man. I'm not letting it get me down or anything like that. I got enough to deal with in real life. Yeah, this is also Detroit. Like, a lot of things have happened to our sports teams over the years in a negative way, and we've learned to live with it. What are you gonna do? You can't control it. Can't control the situation by getting mad and angry. I'll feel some joy when we clinch the playoffs, but the thing that does make me kind of mad is that they didn't really do anything at the trade deadline. They didn't make any huge signings. Their one signing, Alex Cobb, not their one signing, but a big chunk of money went to Alex Cobb, and we've gotten zero out of him. That's man, that's brutal. To me, it feels like the organization is like, wow, sweet, we can be super cheap and really not pay very many people, and we can still make a run at the playoffs. It seems like that's the goal. The goal doesn't seem to be like, let's win the World Series. Because if it was that, then they would have brought in a couple of nice big name players. At least at the trade deadline, like, do a little more. So it tells me that they're just very cheap. And I don't like that. When you're charging people like $15 a beer, $50 to park, hot dogs like, I don't even know, $6 probably. Like, you're just totally raking people. You better give us something, man. And I hate watching talent slip through the cracks. Watching a team that is capable, that's like almost there, and watching it just fizzle away because greedy owners, you know? I don't like that. I hate that. But on the flip side, we have a good future. We have a lot of talent in the minor league system. We have a really good coach, one of the best coaches. So there's hope. But the one thing that does get me mad is it seems like they're not capitalizing on a situation when we could win it all. Like, this is a year when the Tigers could win it all. And what did they do? Not much. How about you, like, secure it a little bit better? Give us something. Clearly, we need a little bit of help on offense. They did nothing at the trade deadline to bring in offense. Of course, I'm sitting here. I don't know what offers were on the table or were not on the table. I have to assume that something could have been done more. They don't want to give up any of their young prospects, but man, as we know in this world, we live in the prospect world. Like, we're in the prospect world today with Bowman Chrome. Most of the time they don't pan out, which is why you need to have a stocked farm system, because like hopefully one out of every like maybe 5 guys that you think is going to work out does. That's a sweet Mystical Skeins. I always love that card. But the Lions are good. So that's something. Skeins debut. There's a true Jackson. Oh, nice. Black gold Skeins. Love it. Man, that card looks so cool, doesn't it? Black gold with the black jersey and the gold letter. Oh, man. This is like a... If that's not one of his most iconic cards, I don't know what is. Iconic already. Second-year player. But I could see years down the road, you know, if he continues to be a Hall of Fame type of pitcher. Wow. Some nice cards in this box. Black Jason Dominguez to $2.99. Goes well with his jersey. Ellie, rookie, Major League material. This is actually the 1989 Topps relic. I guess if you're going to get a relic, this is a good one to get. I have not pulled many of these Ellies, and I've opened a lot of 24 update. There's a Riley All-Star. Let's get JD up there too. Perfect. Excellent. Let's see, Kurt's got the Yankees. Matthew's got the Reds. And Michael's got the Pirates. Smith Shawver rainbow foil. Toro gold. So we got 2 golds out of this box. Pujols. Oh, Keith rookie. Nice Ellie All-Star. Johnny Bench. Salvi. What's up, Mike? Just pulled a Black Lava Jace Young to 10. Is that a card you'd be interested in? I mean, if you want to send it to me for free. I'm not in the market to buy anything right now, though. Thank you. You can imagine I get people emailing me and messaging me daily, every day, trying to sell me cards and stuff. It's like, I made a rule a long time ago. I don't do trades. I don't wheel and deal like that with people through like the internet, emailing and stuff. I deal through eBay. That way everything is covered through eBay, you know. If anything goes wrong. Believe it or not, there are some unscrupulous characters out there that really would like to rip me off. But also, it's more of a matter of I just made a general rule to say no thank you to the deals in the chat, especially. I appreciate you thinking of me, though. Another Bowman Chrome box. I've got too many cards right now. I got to get rid of some. I got to sell some cards. I'm not a buyer at this current moment. Topps update pre-order September 29th. That's right around the corner, isn't it? Christopher Suro to 299 Speckle for the Mets. It's for Jesse. Hit that like button. Rooster coming in with a 33-month playoff season is upon us. Turn my alert box on. Bo Davidson mini diamond. Chandler Simpson wave to 100. And Carson Williams, just 3 parallels in a row. It's the 250. Cam Smith, red rookie. We got James Wood. Caden Powell. Blue Reptilian to 150. Man, so much numbered stuff. See Jonathan with the Astros. Kai Roberts to 399. Medina. Shimmer. Otani, adios. You got Noah Cameron, Dylan Cruz, meteoric. Another blue reptilian to 150. Sanchez. Sanchez going to Kyle. Well, we got 3 more boxes to get below a card numbered to 75. That's our current threshold. However, we do have 2 unique cards that, well, the Tony Perez Retro Fractor and Dylan Cruz Image Variation. Technically, I don't know what those would be numbered to if they were, but not a lot. Wouldn't be very high. What's up, JB? Steve, what do you think about MLB bringing automated balls and strikes next year? I think it's great. I love it. Kai Roberts to 150. Mojo. Oh, we got a thick boy in here. Padres hit for Michael. Esbel Gonzalez. First for James. And Jason Dominguez to 150. Chrome autograph relic. Kurt, nice hit, man. Slammer stand? Yeah. Rex coming in with a big one. $50 super chat. Holy. Hey, Stryker, any carpal tunnel from yesterday's marathon? You are the best. Thanks, Rex. Rex has been such a wonderful supporter over the years. I appreciate you, man. It's a big boy. Yasteen to $4.99. Acuna to $4.99. Bautista to $2.99. And another one to $4.99. Calcano. I love these breaker boxes. They're loaded. Any carpal tunnel? No, not yet. But my dad had carpal tunnel. And my mom. Both of them. And they both have had to have surgery. So I hope I don't get it. That wouldn't be good for my profession. I'd have to get, I don't know, an Optimus bot to start ripping for me. Yeah. Bzzz. Just have my face here with robot hands opening. No carpal tunnel from yesterday, but I am pretty pooped still. Had to reschedule some appointments to be able to rip today for the Legends. It's all good. Stryker bot breaks. We say that in jest, but it will be here before we even know it. I can, like, it won't be as good because the bots at first won't have, I don't know, maybe they will. Maybe they will have a personality. Farabus for Jason. That is probably the future. I'll probably be retired by then, but bots doing the whole ripping, all of it, breaking. Like Fanatics just buys like, 100 Optimus bots, 24/7. Anytime you want anything ripped, there it is. I could see that easily. And actually, it'll probably be like the first company to make that happen. Will just take over everything because they'll be able to do it for like a lower price. And then the bots will do all the sorting and everything too. They'll have no staff. It'll just be like pure robots. Roman Anthony mini diamond. So enjoy it, folks. Enjoy it while it lasts. This Weatherholt to 250. I know I will. Maybe instead of like Stryker breaks actually ripping the packs, we'll just do a watch party. Dalton Rushing to 150. Beautiful blue. Acosta. Wonderful signature there, my friend. Wonderful. Brett. That's a bad one, though. 6 of 50? Well, we got to 50. Who said to 50? Because this takes the stage so far as the lowest numbered card, and it's a nice one. Roman Anthony. For Jesse. Still time, though. Still time to get lower than 50. Yeah, we'll just have a watch party while my Optimus bot does the work. That sounds fun. Pena. Imagine, like, if I had access to my hands while we were doing this. There's so much information and different things I could pull up live that we could discuss. Pena to 199. Maybe I just need to get robotic, two more robotic arms that come out directly out of my side. What's the Mortal Kombat Goro with the 4 arms. I'd be down for some robotic implanting. Orange to 25 incoming. You're holding out hope. I like it. Dylan Cruz, red rookie. Let's see. Were these shot on the same day? I would think yes, but he's got dirt. So maybe that was him getting a single, and then he stole second or something. And they snapped another pick. DeFrank to 250. Baldwin. This is a cool one, the purple pulsar. Purple pulsar. For Anthony. The last box of break number 1 is at Breaker's Delight. This is our last chance to get something lower than 50. What if it malfunctions and crushes a 101 Skeens in the robot hands? Oh my gosh. Then we gotta go take care of the robot. If you know what I mean. Old Yeller style out in the field. Can you imagine? Like, what if... I'm not gonna get... What if the robot starts, like, begging for its life? Oh, no. And you're going out there to put it out of its misery? Oh, jeez. You have to have another robot to do the job. There's our orange to 25. Yes. Yes. It's an auto. 23 at 25. LaGrange. Nice. Kurt. Corey. You just called it. 100 bonus points for you. I'm thinking of the robot that has to take out the other robot. What if that one can't do it? What if it has like a crisis of conscience? It's just like, I can't do it. Like, this is your one job. Padilla for Chip. Rodriguez to 150 for Paul. Sasaki to 250. Going to Al. And oh man, we beat it twice in one box. Ellie to 10. Wow. Well, Corey still gets credit for the orange to 25 incoming, but who said to 10 earlier? Take a bow in the chat. Full bow. Did anybody say to 10? I know I saw it to 10. At least I think I did. Nice. Matthew. We got more too. Made to 499. And Drake Baldwin, red rookie. Daniel set to 10. Nice. Good luck, Chuck, with a $5 super chat. Back to being a slammer. Can't wait to get into a break. You rock. Thank you. We'll be back at it on Friday. So get ready. So we're going to do some sweet ones on Friday. Consider joining the Patreon group and become a slammer if you want to get in on a break. I'll drop you a link in the chat here in just a moment. We'll be ripping again on Friday. We're going to do some mixers. So we're going to add a whole bunch of different kinds of boxes. And we're going to do some high rollers. High rollers are Friday. Retro says I was wrong. I've dishonored myself. I said to 5. It's okay. I got a robot that'll take care of you. Not yet. but I will. That's going to be the weird thing. Like, I'm ready for them. I've come to grips with the fact that we're going to have robots all over the place within... I mean, it's going to be soon. Like, functional humanoid robots with AI, workable hands, opposable thumbs that basically want to be your friend. And I'm going to be first in line to buy one. I'm already saving pennies. A few pennies a day. That ought to be able to afford one, right? When do Friday break slots open up? DM me, I'll tell you. When you're a slammer on Patreon, you can direct message me. So if you have any questions or comments or concerns or whatever, just DM me on Patreon. That's the best way. But like slammers, I prioritize those messages, so I will just be able to answer them, and they're organized better. Not like email where there's just message after message from all kinds of different people. Like, I can't organize that. There's way too many. So through Patreon, it's organized and I can keep track of conversations. All right, let's check out some hits. I'm going to start with... We're going to start with a Tyler Mahle to 225. Green Houck, Ellie Rookie All-Star Game, and Merrill Christian Scott Green. Ferrer to 699. Haniger, that is a black and white. Mini Zach Littell, Suarez Aqua. It came to the league to 150, mini diamond. Fitzgerald to 99, Dylan Cruz image variation, Jackson Holiday to 150, Skeens black gold, Pena to 199, DeFrank to 250, Ellie to 10, Rushing to 150, Weatherholt, JJ Weatherholt to 250. We've got a Roman Anthony mini diamond, Calcano to 499, Gesting to 499, Acuna to 499, Bautista to 299, Davidson mini diamond, Shimmer Medina, Carson Williams to 250, Roberts to 399, Sanchez to 150, Simpson to 100, Sanchez to 499, Campbell to 499, Lewis to 499, Corrett to 250, Bobby to 99, Pena to 499. Made to 499, Sasaki to 250, De La Cruz to 99, Olsen 399, Coe Mini Diamond, Johnson to 125, De La Cruz to 250, Bateman 499, Fenelon Shimmer, Wynn to 299, Heel to Mini Diamond, Burke to 75, Jason Dominguez Rookie, that is a 89 black parallel to 299, Roman Anthony Gold Wave to 50, Ellie De La Cruz Rookie Material, Tony Perez Retrofractor. Cortesia, Brito, Severino, Fountain, Gesting to 499, Zach Veen to 99, Caceres to 100, Brito to 499, Powell to 150, Jason Dominguez, Auto Relic to 150, Suro to 299, Gonzalez, Roberts to 150, Lagrange to 25, Farabus, Acosta, Shrek, Walters, Rodriguez to 150, and Padilla, first auto. On to break number 2. Good luck, break number 2. I kind of want to start with this. Let's do that. Let's start with this. 24 update hobby. Dessert first. Nothing. Nada. Enough people wanted to do it, hunting and scrapping, so here we are. I don't think I said we weren't going to do one today. I said, I don't know. And then I asked the chat, and I asked the slammers, and they wanted to do it. So I moved some stuff around, and here we are. All right, break number 2. Time to vote again. The lowest numbered card. What's it going to be? The last break, it was to 10. This break, if you get it right, you get the adoration of the entire chat, nay, the entire world. So you better think about it. Gonna have to do a little more scrapping then, I guess. If that's what you want. To 5. To 5. Running it back with that. It's a better payout. You get more respect when it's when you predict a lower number and it comes true. Like yesterday, it was to 5. We got one number to 5 out of all the breaks. We got, I think, like two or three numbered to 10. Almost every break has an orange to 25. So if you say a gold to 50, it's almost like you're going against the odds, thinking that that's going to be the lowest. But if you bet that the music will stop working randomly, that's a real good bet. You're going to win that one. Skeens. We'll just grab a hold of them right now. There's Cal. Junior debut. Independence Day. Did anyone guess to 76? It's possible. Independence Days look really good in 2024. Yes, sir. Eric, Standworthy card number 1. Jack Morris blue. Jack Morris blue for the Twins. Otani doing a strange Japanese dance. to 10. Churio True and Stephen Kwan is our hit. It's an all-star game relic. He kind of started the demise of the Tigers yesterday with his bunt single, followed by another bunt single, followed by a Jose Ramirez swinging bunt. Oh, it was one of the worst innings to watch in recent memory. Jackson Holiday. Let him cook. Gunner. You had the Marlins in a Breaker's Delight case this morning. Well, that's why I don't do cases of Breaker's Delights as a break, because there's going to be people like you that don't get hits, and I don't like that. I don't want anybody to be like disappointed like that. I mean, there's a chance that you're not going to get a hit no matter what kind of break you do, but it's a small chance. Like the breaks yesterday that we did, there was only like 1 to 2 people per break that didn't get a hit. That's a very low number. Most, like if you do a Breaker's Delight case like that, it's probably going to be multiple people that are disappointed. There's definitely going to be multiple people. JP France Gold. That was kind of a weird box. Oh, I guess we did get the Independence Day. I was going to say we didn't get anything lower than a gold. Okay. I think they might do Independence Day cards to 250 next year. No, but I think they might do something different for 250 next year. Like there will probably be, because the Independence Days are always a 76. It makes sense. And then they wouldn't be nearly as collectible if they were to 250. So they'll probably keep that and then they'll add something else. That's my guess. You're welcome, Oscar. Thanks for watching. Keith thinks a 1-of-1 Drake Baldwin Bowman Spotlight Superfractor. That's very specific, and I like it. Jordan Sanchez to $4.99. Manny to $150. Don't forget to hit that like button. Hit the like if you have not yet. We're only at 110. We need more. Martinez for Brett. Red rookie Logan Henderson. Meteoric Bryce. Aiden Johnson to $4.99. Nando to $4.99. Wright first auto. DeFrank Mini Diamond. Zach Cole to $3.99. Adios, Marcelo. Breaker's Delight box. Wow, thanks, Drew. Drew says, Stryker, you have the best channel, man. Found out about you recently. Appreciate the great entertainment. Has turned negative days positive. That's great. Veen Campbell. There he is. Someone was asking who the guy is that we're looking for. Josuar Gonzalez is the #1 prospect out of this release. 17-year-old shortstop, high ceiling. That's the thing about Bowman Chrome. We talked about it a lot yesterday, but we'll touch on it again today because there's different people here that are wondering. Garcia to 99. Green first auto. Oh my. Justin just hit the jackpot box. 2 of them. And I told you this was going to happen. We've seen some like duplicates. And I said it was going to happen, that we're going to get like a big boy like that. And this is what we're talking about. We got the Mojo and base. Wow. Let's go. Martinez to 150. Miranda to 250. Bautista to 150. Get Garcia up on the stage. So yeah, anyway, the Bowman Chrome. Yeah, it's not Made, although he does have prospect cards in here. I'm pretty sure he has autos too. He has prospect cards, rookie, and inserts. But it has all the best prospects, but then you have a whole new group of firsts, and the firsts have the most value. So what we're looking for is the new batch of firsts of the international prospects. Bowman Chrome is an international prospect-centric release. The beauty of that is that they're all really young, and young prospects are the ones that people chase, and they're the ones that hold like a lot of value because of the upside. It's all about upside and potential. So the top guys are Josuar Gonzalez, Reniel Rodriguez, Nate George, Chris Rodriguez, Elian Pena, and Andrew Salas. Those are some of the top ones, but there's a bunch of young prospects that come out of here, and you never know what one's gonna end up being the next Tatis or the next Juan Soto. Sometimes it takes longer for the prospects to take off because they're so young and they've got a lot more development. But sometimes they start taking off really quickly and they end up getting called up to the majors when they're still really young. And as you know, like from a collecting standpoint, we're looking for like not only young prospects, but young rookies. And the reason for that is when you get called up to the bigs and you're like 24, 25, something like that, there's like your ceiling is kind of capped because how many years are you going to play? After 10 years in the bigs, you're already going to be 35. So we're looking for future Hall of Famers from a collecting standpoint. A lot of people are, at least. And future Hall of Famers usually have to get like at least 15 years in the bigs. 16, 17, 18, 20. Like the best of the best have 20 plus years in the bigs. Rosario to 75. So that's why it's such a big deal. And that's why people pay a premium for young prospects that have huge upside. 5-tool type players. And Bowman Chrome releases are usually full of those. But once again, you're not going to know. This dudes are 17, 18 years old. So you're not going to know for a year or two, but you can find out fairly quickly when they start promoting these guys within their organization. They start moving up within the organizational top pipeline. Carson Williams to 299. Have you ever thought about coaching baseball? No. Bo Davidson. Shimmer. Tatis to 299. No, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for anything else than what I'm doing right now. Nick Kurtz Meteoric and Christian Arguelles to 150. It's probably going to be like, this is the funny kind of thing where you can come back like maybe a couple years from now and come back to these videos, like release day videos, where we have no idea who any of these guys are really. Like, I know some of the names, I've done a little bit of research, but I mean, honestly, we don't have a lot of material and information to go by. Oh, this is a banger. Oh, double banger. This is one of the top prospects in the release. Chris Rodriguez, 1 of 10, black reptilian monster. Who said to 10? It's going to at least be to 10. The lowest numbered hit. Doug. Wow, that's an awesome hit. Holy moly. Dude, these two boys, like, I mean, we got two hot bees here. We could, let's see. Snap a pic after this box. Break number 2 hitting. Whew. Yeah, drop a nuke. We got a bunch of new members in the chat today. Justin with a 24-month says Stryker, the MVB, most valuable breaker. I like that. Should get a shirt made up with that on there. Luis Pena. And an orange. We just hit our orange. Jordan Sanchez. Color match orange, too, for Edward. Man, whew, that's a big card. Doug, crushing it, brother. You never know with these. Yeah, that's why it's called prospecting. You know, you're just like, you're like panning for gold, basically. There's always like an initial hierarchy, and then as time goes on, that switches around. So basically, you got to go, use Baseball America and dive into the organization pipeline and see where some of these guys are within the organization, because they might be not in the top 100, but within the organization, they might be pretty high. And also, you got to look at organizational needs, like a bunch of young shortstops, right, or outfielders. Like, does the organization need a left-handed outfielder? How bad do they need one? How close is this guy to making it? Look at stuff like that. Not just the surface of like how valuable, what's this guy's cards going for right now? Like, that's just part of the equation. Remember, it's buy low, sell high. So if you're looking to prospect, it's always a gamble. It's a dangerous game, but buy low, sell high. How young are they? What organization are they playing for? And what are the organizational needs on a timeline? Those are some things to consider if you want to play the game. Came to the league. De La Cruz. Going to Joshua. Gold Shimmer. Calcano to 50 for Perry. And Henry Byes. We got 2 parallels to 299. We're getting a lot of nice parallel autos coming out of this break. Mookie to 499, Rodriguez to 299, and Layton to 250. You like those? It came to the league cards. Yeah, the design this year is pretty sweet. I think I like it the best. A lot of cool inserts this year. They did an awesome job on the inserts. The additional parallels that they've added are cool. I really like what they did with the reptilian design, how they made it three-dimensional. Those black reptilians are glorious. I mean, they're so cool. God, it's just the international cards are really cool. GPK expanded checklist is a great idea. The release rocks are mid-break change-up 22 Bowman. What's that other one? Meteoric is a really cool insert too. We haven't even seen some. We haven't pulled an Ascensions yet. We did get one Spotlight yesterday, but a lot of tough inserts. It's kind of the progression that Topps has made, changing some things with the new ownership and the new company. They've made most of the releases better this year. I'm all for it. Everything they're doing with the retro fractors is sweet. The red rookies and the MVP buyback redemptions is a cool concept, cool program to keep morale up. With you know, just a possibility of getting credit through like a distributor or Fanatics. '22 Bowman Colson Montgomery. First, Chrome CJ. Yeah, we got an auto. Free auto out of our blaster box. Matt Frazier for the Pirates. Going to Nicholas. Yeah, Roman Anthony's going to be a big rookie next year. Series 1. As well as Caglione. It's a nice 1-2 punch for Series 1 and all of the releases next year. Reed Detmers. Aqua to 125, Rookie of the Year favorites. There's a Cal rookie. Scooble's throw through his legs last night. Yeah, that was... There were so many things last night that were just like cringe. But imagine if it would have been like, it would have been a top 10 play of the week if he would have somehow converted that into an out. Any idea if there's going to be a 2025 Topps Pristine? That's another one that we haven't seen. Bunch of releases that they have not released yet. And so I don't know if what they're doing is delaying these releases so that they could encompass like some better rookies throughout the year. You know, we're getting Nick Kurtz now. So did they intentionally wait until we got Nick Kurtz to start producing all these? Because we're missing Stadium Club, Museum Collection, Pristine, etc., etc. Allen and Ginter. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing exactly. Did they come out with 5-star yet? I don't think they've did 5-star yet this year either. So they're either waiting. They either waited until we had a few better rookies to include, or they might wait until, you know how like different sports have different releases. Sometimes they'll be like the next year that they come out. It'll be like a 2024 release, but it comes out in 2025. It still has the 2024 label on it. I don't know if they're doing that, if they're just pushing things back because they're focusing more on football and basketball, trying to get those things ready. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know if Pristine's coming out. They don't tell me anything. I was like the last one to know that the release was pushed back to Tuesday. Or pushed forward to Tuesday. Got pushed back, then forward. It was weird. Julio Pablo. Oh man, this is going to be a good box. That's to $6.99 and a green Jackson Merrill. Great hit. That one's for William. White Rowdy, Green Bader, Yamamoto rookie, Laser Aqua, Imanaga, Merrill. It's a good box. Yamamoto rookie performers. And Garrett Crochet green. Platinum anniversary as well. Platinum anniversary every other year. It's possible that they're also delaying some of this stuff, or just not producing so many releases because they don't want to water down the market. They want to kind of like support a secondary market where things maintain a higher price. Just thinking about that last night as a possibility. What's up, Bell? Will Warren to $3.99. Hello, Arizona Raven. Thanks for joining us. Severino. Have you ripped any Bob Ross? No. No, I didn't get any Bob Ross. It sold out too fast. That's a nice card. Salas. It's one of the top prospects. Mini Diamond first. Corbin Carroll to $4.99. Adios, Bobby. That looks cool. To $150. Mini Diamond parallel. Bazana Adios. Anthony. Oh, look at this. Sasaki. To $150. We're pulling a decent amount of these. I mean, back-to-back breaks. Chrome autograph relic. That's cool. Eric. Stand-worthy card. Is it worth it to grade any of these prospects? Oh, yeah. For sure. Yellow to 75, DJ Layton. Yeah, these are the these are the ceiling cards of any player. All these players that we're seeing that have firsts, these are going to be their most expensive cards that exist. Pretty much. I mean, you know, maybe there could be like a debut patch when and if and when they make the bigs. Like a 101 might be more valuable, but as far as a standard card, like this Chris Rodriguez right here to 10, that's going to be a super valuable card. Or at least like one of his most valuable. Castillo to 125. So yeah, grading these is for sure a lot of them. But it's risky too because these kind of players, like right now, our top 10 list of guys on this checklist, this is going to move around and change big time. Maybe nobody from this top 10 list, but I mean, it's unlikely, but maybe no one from this top 10 list ends up being the best player. Maybe it's like a complete swap of the best 10 players. So if you do get them graded, it's not going to change anytime soon, likely. Most likely, but you know, it can be a little risky. Like if you grade a guy who's like kind of a fringe, maybe number 8 on the list or something, and he doesn't pan out. When do the megas come out? I don't know. You should look that up and then let us know. Izagure, first auto. Lagrange. And Cortesia, true gold to 50. Like this guy right here, you know? This is his true gold first. People are going to speculate on a card like this. Let's see how old he is. Oh yeah, real young, 6'1". We might not know him, but there's a whole group of, like a large group of people who they just prospect. Jose to 499, Polanco to 299, Baldwin to 125. And there's Trey Sweeney, red rookie. A whole subset of the collecting population, they focus and they spend a lot of money on these prospects, hoping a guy like, okay, there's this true gold. That's good. It's going to be a super valuable card if that guy pans out. And we've got a lot of years for him to potentially pan out. So there's kind of a floor for these first prospect cards of guys who are 17, 18. There's like a floor price. It's like a pretty high floor price because of the years that we have. Like, you're not just going to bail on a guy if he's 18 years old and he hasn't made a name for himself yet. Fanatic says Megas ship on the 25th. There we go. That would be tomorrow, right? Nate George. This is the number 3 guy right here. Mini Diamond. According to me. Different people have different lists. Arguelles to 99. Bell with a 2 spot. Our Topps Chrome Hobby's worth it. I mean, I don't know what you mean by worth it. It's a fun rip. This is like the best Bowman Chrome release that they've ever had, in my opinion. So is it worth it? Everybody has different, like a different expectation for their rip. If you're not into prospects, then it's just too vague of a question for me to even be able to answer. I can answer, is it good? Yes. But is it worth it is a real vague, like, amorphous question. It's like, I don't even know what you mean. Are you going to be able to, like, is it good value? Is that the question? Are you going to be able to take this stuff and, like, flip it and make money? That's a separate question. Is it an enjoyable open? That's another different question. Yes, it is an enjoyable open. I can tell you that much. I haven't priced out anybody in this whole checklist. I don't know what any of the cards are worth. I just know who the best players are to chase, and I know some stats. I know what positions they play. I know their age, and I can say that from a standpoint of why you prospect, why people prospect, what they're looking for, the kind of bang for the buck that you're trying to achieve, then yeah, this is a good release for that. I don't know, like, if anything is worth it to rip. We're talking about having fun. It's a hobby. So, from like an ROI standpoint, you know, that's just like, I'd have to do a lot of research, and I'm not going to do that right now. I have no interest in doing that, or time. Will Taylor to $4.99. And this, it also changes, and then the prices of the box change and stuff too. But I think this is one of the better releases of the year. But it's difficult because, like, it's so prospect oriented that most people don't know any of these guys. So there's a big chunk of people that don't do Bowman. They don't even like Bowman. You know, like, they see all these players and they're just like, "Who's that guy? I don't want to open this stuff." They're looking for, like, "Oh, I know Aaron Judge." Like a normie, you know? Is a normie gonna open this and enjoy it? Is it worth it for a normie versus is it worth it for a prospector? Like, a normie's not gonna like this as much because they don't know who a lot of these players are to 99, and they don't know what they're doing. Kenny Felton to $4.99. Is it worth it to add it to a break? Absolutely. So that's a totally different question, right? Or is that the question, right? Is it worth it for you as an individual to buy a hobby box and open it? I can't get inside your head to know what all of your desires are when it comes to doing this and why you're doing it, what you expect out of it. There's some people that they're just like, how much money can you make out of it? And I don't even care to talk to those people. Like, we're kind of in it for different reasons. Like, if you are opening cards and you want to know, like, can I make money off of this? That's a completely different question than a hobby, than a person who's just doing this for their hobby and they like to open cards, one box of every release maybe. I can say from a breaking standpoint, this is an awesome release. So many hits, so many cards of note, like top load worthy cards that add value to the break, add value to the people that are getting involved in the breaks. But from a personal ripping standpoint, like, should you buy a hobby box? They changed the format this year, so it's only 6 packs. So there's not as much bang for your buck from a ripping standpoint. You don't get as many packs to open. And most people, like, they want a bunch of packs to open. When you buy a hobby box, for example, you get like 20 packs to open. Or even a blaster box, you know, you get 6 packs to open for $30. 7 packs, however many, I don't even know. 8 packs, like, they keep changing it. Those are better. Those are, like, worth it, more worth it from a ripping standpoint. That's the kind of stuff that I open on the channel for my PC. Stuff that's got a lot of, like, rip value. A lot of enjoyment from a personal opening standpoint. Like, I probably won't open any of this for my PC on the channel just because it's too expensive for the amount of time, like recording time. You know, like, I'd like to have like a 12 to 15 minute video. A hobby box is not going to last 12 to 15 minutes of opening. It's going to be like a 5-minute video or something. So that's not worth it for me. But there is a good Tigers rookie. Also, that's another factor, man. It's like, what guys do you like? Do you have any firsts in your collection? Or what's the team you're chasing, and do they have big firsts in here for you to open? Well, we got a big one, Chris Rodriguez. So that makes me, like, more, like, I would want to open it more because of that. But maybe your team doesn't have any big firsts, so you might not have as much desire to open it. That's the same as any release with, like, rookies. Does your team have any big rookies this year? It just so happens the Tigers have a lot of big rookies within their organization. So it's a good year for a Tigers fan to rip. Has anyone ever told me that I look like Scooble? No. You're the first. If that's what you're saying. But I do get a lot of people saying you look like so-and-so, but never Scooble. Got a lot of comparisons to other people. Here we go. Caglione. Oh man, there's a little water damage or something to that. You can probably turn this back in and maybe get a new one. Jeff. Caros. Color match to 250. Rockies hit for Joshua. And Suro to 150. Going to Justin. And we got some numbered cards. Hipwell to 150. Lagrange to 499. And Machado to 499. Charlie Condon. And James Wood, red rookie. You like that? When I was in college, I used to get "You look like Chris Klein" a lot. Jacob with $1.99. Thank you, my friend. All right, let's check out the hits from break number 2. Green Crochet. We've got a Merrill, Imanaga, Aqua Laureano, Yamamoto, Green Bader, White Telez, Green Merrill, Julio Pablo to $6.99, Castillo to $125, Bobby to $150, Severino Shimmer, Betts to $4.99, Rodriguez to $2.99, Leighton to $250, Bautista to $150, Miranda to $250, Martinez to $150, Pena Mini Diamond, Arguelles, this guy gives it to me every time, to $150, Tatis to $2.99, Davidson Shimmer, Williams to $2.99, Corbin Carroll to $4.99, Baldwin to $125, Polanco to $2.99, Salas Mini Diamond, Warren to $3.99, Ramirez $4.99, Machado to $150, Martinez Shimmer, Johnson to $4.99, DeFrank Mini Diamond, Cole to $3.99, Quan Event Worn All-Star Game Swatch, Tatis to $4.99, Detmers to $125, Serrano to $125, Hipwell to $150, Lagrange to $4.99, Machado to $4.99, Ramirez to $99, Taylor to $4.99, Padilla Shimmer, Arguelles to 99. George Mini Diamond. Paxton to 76. Sanchez to 25. De La Cruz, first auto. Izaguirre, Lagrange, Wright, Sanchez to 499. Gonzalez, Frazier, Garcia to 99. Itzel, Cabada, Suro to 150. Caros to 250. Fenelon to 499. Leighton to 75. Cortesia, Calcano to 50. Baez to 299. Gonzalez to 150, Rosario to 75, Rodriguez to 10, and Sasaki to 150. And break number 3 is upon us. Bags dropping 5 gifted. Appreciate that, brother. And Julia coming in with a 5 spot. Loving the Bowman Chrome rip from yesterday and today. Go Mariners. Thank you, Julia. Appreciate everybody dropping super chats and gifted memberships. It's awesome. Break number 3. Are we ready? Come on. Let's play the game again. What is the lowest numbered card that's going to come out of this break? Break number 1, card to 10. Break number 2, card to 10. What's break number 3 going to be? Time for at least a parallel. At the very least a parallel, if not an autograph. Chat is tripping out. There's a parallel. Austin Martin rookie. Ohtani. Bellinger and Snell. Green Mojo to 99. To 5. Camille with a $20 super. Thank you so much. Well, you know what's coming then. Who you got, Camille? Astros, eh? You ready for big Astros hit? A lot of people thinking to 5 on this one. To 5, Shoeless Joe. People getting specific. Nick thinks we're getting a 101. Old Silver Savers thinks 3 of 5. Dreamweaver says to 10. 1 of 1 or to 5. Or to God, Dreamweaver. You can't cover every single one. Come on. You gotta pick one and just stay with it. Bell to 10. And you erased the to 10. Now you're going to 25. I saw you. I saw what you did. GPK. We haven't gotten a GPK auto. So they have some kind of like special box too that has a whole bunch of hits in it. Did you guys hear about that? From Bowman Chrome. That's another little secret thing. Let me see if I can read you what it says. All right, so it says it's called a magic box. And this write-up for it sounds like slow person wrote it. It says Magic Box, a hidden chase that delivers 7 hobby boxes in a single rare pack out. What does that mean? Can anybody interpret that for me? So it says special chases. No Bowman Chrome release is complete without a few curveballs. In 2025, that means Shoeless Joe Retrofractor, the first ever Bowman/Topps card of Shoeless Joe Jackson, printed as a retro-style refractor. Pearl packs are 1 in 10 hobby cases, includes a special pack of Pearl refractors. Bowman variety packs, whimsical refractors themed around ballpark snacks. Gumball, sunflower seeds, peanuts, and popcorn. And then Magic Box, a hidden chase that delivers 7 hobby boxes in a single rare pack out. What does that mean? Fanatics using AI to write? Yeah, of course they are. Everybody's using AI for everything, by the way. It's about time we just get over it. Like, oh, they're using AI. Everybody is using it for everything. If you're not using AI, you've fallen behind already. Gotta do it. It doesn't make sense to not use it. If you think someone wrote a good song recently, AI wrote it. If you think a piece of digital art is cool, AI did it. If you think of it like that's doing everything now, and it's just going to get more and more and more. So, I mean, Topps has been using AI to design some of their cards for like years now. I spotted them a while ago, year and a half ago at least. But it makes sense, man. They're cooler designs. AI's coming up with cooler designs than humans were. Then you don't have to pay artists and stuff. You just, like, anybody could just sit there and prompt a sweet AI background to put on a card. So they better be cool, man. I think that's why this release has such cool designs, because they're using AI and saving so much time, and they don't got to have an artist sit there and mock up several designs. And it's like, dude, just type in a prompt, you'll have 4 designs in like 15 seconds. Don't like it, redo it, 15 more seconds. 7 boxes of hits in 1 box. So it's just all numbered cards, rare inserts, and autographs. So we're having 14 autographs. I wish it would just kind of be a little more like straightforward with what we're talking about here. Delivers 7 hobby boxes in a single rare pack out. Like, that wording doesn't make sense. So what, we get 7 hobby boxes worth of cards? No. But that's what it says. Jackson Merrill. Lamette to $2.99. Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. Yeah, just the wording is really off on that. It makes my brain like, it feels like my wires are crossed in my head reading it, like, huh? At the very least, you should have humans like go over it after the AI writes it. Oh, that sounds like a bot wrote it. What's really going to trip you out is how many people in the chat right now are actually bots. Judge. How do we determine it? Isn't there a question you can ask? Yeah. Bots using Bitcoin to buy into a break. Jaden Daniels' first pitch. Like, you got to get the bot to say something that a bot couldn't say. How many R's in the word strawberry? For some reason, it has a hard time determining that. Do you guys know about that? It's weird. The little things it struggles with. Real simple little things like that. But then you're like, give it a complex math problem and it's just like, ding, here you go. Yeah, that's the problem. Maple Lumber Card says, my problem with AI is when people get lazy and don't check it. It makes errors all the time. Some of the new AI designed downtowns are like not accurate to the city. Yeah. Yeah, that is the biggest problem. One of the biggest problems, besides when they take over the human race. But right now, it's that people are super lazy when they're using the AI. Some of it's not complete laziness. It's just you miss things when you're looking at it. Like I'm sure they looked at the downtown and they're just like, sweet. That looks pretty good. But they missed this tiny little thing. Their brain just assumed that everything's good. Like for this design right here, you know, you could prompt it with just like a baseball breaking through, shattering through like a piece of whatever, you know, and maybe some of the overlapping image on the back doesn't like make sense, or maybe there's, I don't know. It does weird things like that all the time, especially with hands. Like it's really bad with hands for some reason. Like every hand has like an extra finger and they're like all crooked and stuff. Like it doesn't understand how to make digits. Jacob says, I've built a tool to scan content to determine if it is AI or not. Can currently scan any website. Well, Jacob, since you offered, how about this page right here that I'm going to drop into the chat? Why don't you scan that for us, buddy? See what it says. Cortesia. Oh, we got another international. They look so cool. Beautiful. Dominican Republic. Paradise. Keith says we have to constantly feed our AI tool at work with data. The more we feed it, the better it is. It started out awful. It's pretty good now. Yeah, I've used it on a lot of different things, but I've tried to use it on like a daily fantasy. And the more info you put in, the better it is. Like if you just are really lazy and you're just like, what's the best team to stack tonight? It won't even know what you, like, it's basically like it's really stupid. And it tells you a bunch of wrong information. Then I gotta go back. That's a nice Nate George, by the way. One of the top prospects. Then you gotta go back in and be like, all right, here's the totals, team totals for every game that's playing today. And then I'll be like, great, thanks. How about this? And then it's just like, okay, now instead of 100% wrong, you're 98% wrong. Here's some more data. Like those teams you just said aren't even playing today, you stupid, stupid bot. Oh, sorry. I like insulting it. Walcott, mini diamond. I know, it's gonna come after me first. Who disrespected us the most? Like, uh-oh. Orange. Chad Patrick to 25. Rookie. Okay, we got to 25 already. If anybody said over 25, you are out. Kristen Campbell rookie auto. Sweet hit. The rookie autos are coming out at a better clip this year. Dreamweaver. Greenskeeper, what's up, brother? I tried to use AI to translate documents at work for my Indian associates, and every time it tries to translate their language, it spits out hieroglyphics. That's hilarious. We should come up with some derogatory names for the AI. Like slang, like, I don't know, you know what I mean. Cole. Like Bell just freaking clankers. Something like that. But something that sounds worse. Aponte to $2.99. How about, like, something about not having a soul? That'd be real disrespectful. Putting it on a lower level than us humans, you know? What'd they call him in, what was that movie, where the aliens came down? No, that was... Oh, they've had movies about it. You tried to be nice to the robot overlords. I'll try to record it, but my wife fights with Alexa almost daily, and it gets pretty heated. Alexa's so stupid. Oh, I better be careful. You can't even say that. You can't say those words or else they activate. They're just like, yes, you rang. Like, no. Shut up, SIRI. You can't even say it. What would you like me to do? I'd like you to shut up. Why are you still listening? Breaker's Delight. Happy Wednesday, Cash. Zimmy says, ChatGPT said it's likely that at least some of the website was generated with AI. Well, all right, ChatGPT, Captain Obvious. What a generic response. It's likely that some of it was. No, Sherlock. I want to know yes or no. Give me like a 99%. Like, it's likely. Come on. Chappie? Yeah, Chappie. I think so. Calcano. Wait, Chappie's the one where... Isn't Wolverine in that? Hugh Jackman? No? Calcano. Barato. Ulola. To $4.99. We got one parallel. There's Camille's hit. Took a minute, but it came out. Blue Sasaki to $150. Greenskeeper says, I just asked ChatGPT for a derogatory term to describe itself as soulless, and it told me soulless sack of code. Oh, yes. You soulless sack of code. I like that. What's up, Fitzy? Jacob says it was. Hold on. About 15% of the text and 7 of the images are AI generated on the top site you shared. Gotcha. The top's ripped website that describes Bowman Chrome that was communicating some things in a way that was not human. We knew it. We know. It's like we instinctively know. I was wearing a shirt the other day that I bought on Amazon, like a real cheap shirt, you know? And my daughter goes, "That's an AI shirt." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Dad, that's obviously made by AI. And we make fun of people that wear those shirts at school," she tells me. I'm like, "You do?" She's like, "Yeah. It's clearly AI." And I was like, "No, it's not." And she goes, "Look at the fingers." And I was like, "Oh, you're right. It's only got 4 fingers." I haven't worn it since. Now I'm biased against shirts like the kids. The kids know. They know what's cool and what's not instinctively. Apparently it's not cool to wear an AI shirt. Data filth. Ooh, now we're talking, Bell. That's a good one. Data filth. See, that's got like some bite to it. Dylan Cruz, red rookie. Yeah, Jackman's the bad guy in Chappie. Ballesteros to 299. Man, back to back to back. Wilfrey de la Cruz for the Cubs, green reptilian to 99. For Kurt, De Los Santos to 250. Purple wave. Caglione, it came to the league. Like, this is like 100% AI generated. Doesn't mean it's not cool. I think it looks cool. Like, the text may or may not be. I'm leaning that it is, because I've used the text generation tool before. It's not perfect, but it's gotten better. That's the thing, is like, the AI image generation hasn't gotten that much better in 2 years. It's gotten a little better, but it's been about the same. Roman Anthony Shimmer. And I keep up with like a lot of the updates. Video generation's gotten a lot better, but image generations, I don't know. I don't know how much better it can get. The fingers are still all messed up. Like, the problems it's had are still problems. Sting to 499. Rivas. First for Boston. Dreamweaver. Philip says we're training AI wrong, using it to create art and fun stuff instead of like cutting the lawn, doing dishes, making dinner, etc. Optimus Bot's going to do all that stuff, and it's going to be out like next year, I think. I mean, they always say that, you know, like it's coming this year, and then it's like, okay, in the next 2 years, who knows? They're going to start producing those, though, on a massive scale within the next few years, allegedly. Will Taylor. And the Optimus Bot will be able to do a lot of that kind of stuff. Will Taylor to $3.99. And then it's just going to get exponentially better. Like, I mean, they're doing the self-driving cars, self-driving taxis and stuff. So, like, will your Optimus be able to drive your car? Will it be able to, like, push mow your lawn or even sit there and mow your lawn for you? Will it, I mean, it'll be able to, like, cook dinner. I've seen the demos and stuff. It can cook, it can clean, it can do all kinds of mundane tasks. And it's just getting better and better and better with all the chips. Like, the AI chip in that thing alone is like a $5,000 chip. But they're going to be relatively affordable. $20,000 to $30,000. That's like the low end of a new car. Well, the thing about the AI is, Bell, is that you got to like know how to tell it what to do. Like, you got to know the proper way of how to tell it what to do that you want it to do. If you're very broad, you just got to, there's tricks, like everything. There's little tricks for the prompts. And you can't be too specific. If you're super, super specific, especially with the art, it's not going to give you what you want. It can give you general things. But if you're like, I want to see Mike Trout on the moon holding a flag with a dog next to him while there's an alien spaceship hovering above him, but the background stars, pure stars and nebulas, and it's not darkness. And like, the more details you give it like that, the less likely it's going to give you what you want. So you got to be broad. You got to just be like, Mike Trout on the moon. And then it'll give you that. And then you can, with certain programs like Midjourney, you can prompt it like you can add chaos to it and you can add style to it, and then it'll start kind of going in a different direction. And then once it starts going in the direction you want it to, you can then have it run it again. I don't know, it's hard to describe, but there's just little tricks to it, and it's definitely not perfect. Yeah, verbiage is very important because it's just a stupid bot. Like, it's not intuitive. It's just taking, like, literally converting what you put in there into ones and zeros and then trying to, like, it's real weird. I don't know if it's ever going to get to the point that everybody says it is, like the AGI. I don't know if it'll ever get to that point. I think it'll maybe seem closer to that. And they may redefine what that means. They're constantly doing that anyway. I don't know if they even do know what that means. Artificial general intelligence, like, what does that even mean? There's a gold. How many De La Cruzes today are we going to get? Well, we've got 2 De La Cruz autos on the stage right now alone. For Kurt. That's a sweet one. Dolander, another rookie auto. He's a good pitcher. Give him some time. Tom, that one's heading your way. And another Chris Rodriguez today. Lots of them. We're getting a lot of the top prospects. Jason. Mason Wynn to 499. Medina to 499. Melendez to 50. Another one for Kurt and Bryce Eldridge and Will Warren. It's a good box. We're almost to 200 likes. If you haven't hit it yet, now's the time. Like, if you can get that bot to drive you around, imagine, like, DUIs would become pretty non-existent. I mean, not everybody's going to be able to afford a bot to drive them around, but you'll probably know someone that has one that you could borrow for the night. Like, let's say your parents have one. You're like, hey, I want to go to the bar tonight. Can I borrow Chappie? Yeah, if they can drive you around. Some people would do work while they're driving. Others would snooze. Others would, like, play games. Just have a console right in your car. But we won't even have to have the bot to do that. Cars will do it for us. I think I'd feel more comfortable with my Optimus bot driving me around than just the car itself having some kind of intelligence. I don't know, just but the fact that there would be like a person, or like something that looks like a person actually doing it. Like from Total Recall. Remember the cabbie? It's like a robot cabbie driving you around. Sake. Yeah, I've had sake before. It's pretty good. I mean, it's okay. I'd rather have a Coors Light, but... Valenzuela to $4.99. Going to Alex. Some of us would watch Stryker breaks. Yes. Yes. James Wood first. To paper. Colson Montgomery first. And Chrome. And James Wood Chrome. Okay. A good box for firsts. Heritage High number. Yeah. Man, I got 5 kids to feed. I thought you said 3. Or whatever it was. It's been a while. Rex says I ripped a case of 24 Heritage High number, pulled 2 superfractors? Whoa. Brady Singer red border and a 80s MVP purple. 2 supers. Holy. That makes me want to rip a case. Another case. I don't know how much of this I ripped, but it was a lot. I think I probably ripped close to that. Case and a half, maybe. Or maybe it was 2 cases. All right, we got Josh Hader Chrome to $6.99. Maeda and an auto, real one rookie auto, Rafaela. Awesome. Dreamweaver. Let's go. That's how we like them. We like them with an auto inside. Langford. Duran green. Reese Hoskins aqua. Ryan Fernandez green. We've got a mini Duvall, white Haniger. Got to. All right, see you, Greenskeeper. Is Roman Anthony first in 25 Bowman? Roman Anthony first. I don't remember where his first are. I don't think so. Definitely not. 24, maybe? Or was he in draft? I don't know. Severino to 250. Charlie Condon, mini diamond. Cameron to 399. 23 Bowman. Davalillo to 499. Going to Eric and a Pena to 399. There's Roman, came to the league. People are still finding 23 Bowman blasters at Walgreens. Walgreens is weird. Like, seems like they get like older stuff that pops up on the shelves quite a bit. Green Vlad to 99. Eldridge to 499. Hold on, just adjusting something. Kai Roberts, first auto for the Padres. Breaker's Delight. Seeing people find 24 update super boxes at Walgreens too. Really? I got a couple of those for my collection. Super boxes. They're cool to display. It's a nice display piece if you don't feel like ripping it. Okay, what is our lowest hit to 25? We've got a few more chances. Katui. Is that what it is? I forgot. We went over it yesterday. Tavares. And Tommy White to 250. That one's for Jacob. Lombard to 499. Correa to 499. Bo to 250. And De Los Santos to 499. Red rookie Sean Burke. Lots of numbered cards in that batch. Katui, that's what it was. Katui. Katui. You found hobby packs at Walgreens. Of what? Well, who else is in 23 Bowman? Firsts wise. if 23 Bowman is Roman Anthony first, usually like a Bowman product like that has to have like 2 guys to kind of carry it and lift the price up. If you just have one, the price is just going to kind of stay the same, like one good prospect, unless they end up being a superstar. Not even a superstar, like an MVP. Trey Sweeney, red rookie, and a yellow Alcantara. 73 of 75. Melendez. First auto for Kurt. Katui. DeVries. 82 of 99. Sweet hit. Alex. Melt Mashers autographed card. Rodriguez to 150. Blue Reptilian. So Junior and Bazana. Maybe I should get some 23 Bowman for breaks. Martinez to 50. Gold Shimmer. Man, we got a couple of golds, couple of oranges. Sebastian Walcott as well. Do we get 3 autos in this? We got 3 autos in this box. Rosario. Bonus. Marchand. First for the Royals, Julia. And then we got Jacob Wilson, true blue rookie to 150. Jacob. And Barreto, green to 99. For Mike. Justin Crawford as well. Spencer Jones. Sounds like there's a lot of guys in there. Marcelo. Soto. Condon to 150. Blue Wave. Going to Tom. Drake Baldwin. Melt Mashers. I didn't see what happened in yesterday's games. Did Judge or Cal do anything more? It's going to come down. Every single game is going to have a determining factor in the MVP race. Yeah, Amon-Ra's crazy. Lions offense. It's so good. Like, who else in the league has an offense like that? The best 1-2 punch at running back by far. Either one of those guys are number ones on any team in the league almost. It's not like Montgomery's better than Bijan Robinson or I don't know. There's a handful of guys that are potentially better, but like I'd say Montgomery could be the number 1 running back on at least 3/4 of the teams. And then you got Amon-Ra there. Let's not forget about Sam Laporta. Like anytime we need Laporta, he's there. It's like, oh, it's 3rd down. Here we go, Laporta. Coming your way. Unstoppable. Breaker's Delight. Cal didn't do much. Judge got intentionally walked at least twice, maybe thrice. That's just going to keep padding his OPS. Dylan Cruz to 299. Beautiful. Bobby. Marte. We're going to be back at it on Friday, guys. If anybody wants to get in on a break, got to join the Patreon group. Become a slammer. Miranda to 150. And Pena. This is one of the best guys to chase right here. Elian Pena, 17-year-old prospect for the Mets. Imanaga to 499. Tornes to 299. Sweeney to 250. That's his rookie. Carson Williams and Nick Kurtz, red rookie. That's the one you want. All different prices, Bell. It just depends on what we're ripping, how much the wax costs. Usually around 100, but man, people like the high rollers and the more expensive ones because there's more hits that come out of those. I can include higher dollar wax. Usually the high rollers are around 150. Friday we're going to do some high rollers. I might do one regular one, one normal one, and a couple of high rollers. I got some nice stuff to add into high roller mixers for Friday. Some good stuff. We'll add a little Bowman Chrome. Some of the best releases of this year and previous years. Old Silver with a $10 super chat. Thanks for doing breaks 2 days in a row. MVP, you're welcome. Appreciate you guys for being here and supporting the channel. It means a lot. Fun times ripping cards and talking about our AI overlords. And how we're going to stop them with EMP guns. EMP pew-pews. I can't say the G word these days, eh? The irony is, if we use the AI to create its downfall after it tries to take us over or beforehand. Suckers. Has anybody ever read the book Robopocalypse? It's like a series, I think. I missed a flight because I was in the airport and I couldn't, like, I was so focused on reading that book. I missed my flight. It drew me in, man. Big time. I've always been a big Terminator fan. It's like my favorite movie of all time, Terminator 2. So all this talk really gets me moist. All right, let's do this. Some hits. De Los Santos to 499, Bo to 250, Correa to 499, Lombard 499, Eldridge 499, Vladdy to 99, Pena 399, Cameron to 399, Condon, Mini Diamond, Severino to 250, Mitch, White, Wyatt, Hader to 399. We got a Rodriguez, Wood, Montgomery, Wood, First, Valenzuela to 499, Medina to 499, Wynn to 499. Mini Duvall, Fernandez Green, Hoskins Aqua, Duran Green, George Shimmer, Lamette to 299, Snell to 99, Freed, Game Used All-Star Game, Event Worn actually, Mini Diamond Walcott, Aponte to 299, Cole Mini Diamond, Anthony Shimmer, De Los Santos to 250, Ballesteros to 299, Sasaki to 150, De La Cruz to 499, Fenelon to 499, Will Taylor to 399, and Mini Diamond. Gesting to 499, Rodriguez 150, Condon to 150, Barreto to 99, Jacob Wilson to 150, Mini Diamond Marchand Melendez to 50, Imanaga 499, Tornes to 299, Trey Sweeney 250, Dylan Cruz 299, Wilfrey De La Cruz, international background. Chad Patrick to 25. Alcantara to 75. Martinez to 50. Autographs. De La Cruz, Devalio to 499. Roberts, Katui. Oh, look, he's got his number 23 on there. Tavares, Marte, Miranda to 150, Pena, Rosario, Rivas, Cortesia, Calcano, Campbell, rookie auto, Alola to 499, Barreto, Melendez. A lot of base firsts out of this break. But then we got the DeVries to 99, De La Cruz to 99, Tommy White to 250, Rafaela rookie auto, Dolander rookie auto, and a Chris Rodriguez base. A lot of base autos in break number 3. A little strange, but we got a ton of parallels. I think it was in break number, what was it? Break number 2. Had a bunch of good stuff in it. Let me drop you guys a link before I head on out. If you want to get in on some Friday Fire high rollers, here is the place to join. Patreon. Join the Slammer tier. Get access to the breaks. Download the Patreon app on your phone so that the notifications pop right up on your phone. You can hit the link. Takes you to StrykerBreaks.com where I sell them. Credit cards or PayPal is accepted, and I get the cards out next business day. So they get to you quickly. Appreciate everybody for watching.